Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
line. Go now. 10-2 stop.
All day.
Undercross. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Set, go. Hit it.
A shotgun snap for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll run on first down. Hubbard. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready, break. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. I'll be saying.
Mike 5-4.
Looking to throw on second down. Love airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here we go. Here we go. 20 go to base. You can't block me. You ain't with it. Check, check. Fresno. 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 Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Going to give this time to the tailback. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. In on the stop, Damontae Kazee.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, 46 yards. Check, 48's the mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
I smell fear in that offense.
Check, check.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Ready, ready. 18 Xavier. Scene 6. I got it. Mike 6 said hat. Mike 54. Let's go, let's go. And go.
Throwing on 1st down. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. So that'll back him up 5.
Got it. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd down now. It's Hubbard finding some room at midfield. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Panthers 0.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He'll drop to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Hill. This is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. As his guys are in for 6, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second, we do have a flag, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
And that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call, partner, hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off at about the 31.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taysom Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked.
Right here. I've got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. To throw on 3rd down. Love. And that will be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. 50, hold on. Right there in the middle. 55. I'm on. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now back to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
48 to Mike. It's coming out. Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Move. Alert. 3 down.
General West.
Pick the edge. Come.
Yes. Hey, Alpha.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Go. Shoot.
Throwing again. Hill. And his throw is incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So they are going to call on Dan Bailey here. His career long is 56 yards done in Seattle. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Meanwhile, out in Los Angeles, they're in the second quarter now. And it's now the Bears leading by a couple of touchdowns in that one. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Hatchet. Hatchet.
Get roll. Rest.
They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch, either cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Switch. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Kill, 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 kill.
That's it. Check 13. 22, check. Bubba. 22. Check.
He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. He's going to look deep for Perriman, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
In your face.
On third down, Love looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. This is taken at the 15. Left side. Touchdown, Carolina. Mark that down as an 85-yard punt return. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, they got the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Let's go. Shoot.
Alpha. Yes.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 90. Roll. Strong route. 2, fellas. Let's go.
You got 3 down.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Falcons 14. Brett Maher set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read.
Here we go. Blue draw quarters.
Check 9.
He gives it up. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
45-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, eat. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll try the air now with Hill. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Switch up.
49, check 49.
All day, every day. Echo.
2nd and 4. And an alley to run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Got an open man. It's Foster. A good pickup there, 22.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Panthers, first down.
Let's bring it.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Check it out, read. Slam.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Alert flare. 22 Jet Bomber. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Squeeze. Get in there. Bang. Ready, go.
On 1st down, Hubbard. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. 15 lining. Let's get off the field. I said it. Let's go. Like 10. Rap.
Off play action. Love. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He's got a man, complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Right there. 54. Right go. 54, Mike.
Watch the slats.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
I got him.
Hayward.
Operating from the gun. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Looking to throw. Love airing it out deep for Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Throwing after the interception. Love. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get 34 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Tens the mic. Tens the mic. Drop deep, drop deep. Bravo!
Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10.
Oh, get him. Get him. Get him.
On 1st and 10. Love. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The Falcons on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
I've got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10.
On 4th down, Love. And the pressure gets to him again. Brian Burns. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Matchbox White. The 37-yard line.
Let's get it. Shoot.
Get it.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were spurred on by a strong performance.